Wake your motherfucking ass
up. Wake your ass up, man. Wake your ass up, man.
Got sleep in his eye. Wake your
motherfucking ass up, man. You sleep on the motherfucker. Wait till I
got sleep in his eye, man.
Man, we back with another one, man. The Wake Your Motherfucking Ass Up podcast, man. I got a very special guest in the building, man. Vallejo, California, man.
You already know what
Come on, himself, all the way to the hill.
Chang. You already know what it is. Nef the motherfucking Pharaoh. I'm out here on my big brother, big duty. We in
come on, man. Come on, man.
Carter's finest.
Come on.
Talk about South Vallejo's finest, the Bay Area's finest. We are outside. Wake your motherfucking ass up.
Wake it up, man. You know, this is a special moment for me right now, man, to have Mr. Chang himself, you know what I'm saying? Bling, Blaow, you know what I'm saying? You know, come on, man. You know, we're gonna start it from the very beginning, man. Like, how was Nef the Pharaoh upbringing as a child, man?
Man, my upbringing as a child was very wonderful. I had my mother, I had my father, all the way until I was about 9 years old, and they got divorced, and then things went whatever they went. My dad was always involved. He's still involved. You know what I'm saying? Nigga slack a little bit, but he's still involved, very involved. Shout out to my pop. Shout out to my mom. And even when that happened, within each other, they didn't talk about. Yeah, they didn't talk about the separation. They didn't speak it on. Mama, I never heard my mama say, "Oh, your daddy's a bitch ass nigga," or I never heard my daddy say, "Fuck your mom" or shit like that. So it just. Their separation was their separation, and it involved the kids. You know, my granny was a big influence in my life, type shit. All my uncles, you know, that real ghetto family upbringing. You know what I'm saying? So I come from that. All my uncles was there, my moms was there, my pops was there. Granny went real hard on the nigga. Grandpa went real hard on the nigga. Pause. And I just appreciate my peers. I appreciate my OGs, and I know how to respect my elders. And shout out to them for bringing me up. Like it was, I would say I was brought up like I appreciate the way that I was brought up. You know, I was brought up like real ghetto TV style. Like we can make a series out of this type of shit. So shout out to my folks. I appreciate that. I appreciate that for real.
So as a kid, you know, experiencing and growing up the way you saying that you have grown up and the things you have seen on the South Side, like, how was that experience, you know, being a kid and seeing what was going on in the neighborhood at that time?
Man, that shit was crazy. It was like growing up and seeing things. I remember I was walking home from school with my cousin Pookie, and we seen something very, very crazy. Like, I ain't even finna get into details. We seen something hella crazy. And then we had to go through that same gate that we seen something crazy at. It was just like, you know, it's a reality shot. It's like, man, I'm here. This is what I'm going through. And like, we got to get through it. And it allowed me to be smart. It allowed me to think before I do things. You know, I don't put myself in situations that I can't control type shit. It just allowed me to have my antennas up. It just, being from that place that I was brought up at, being from the era that I was brought up at, period, it just allowed me to be on my P's and Q's. It allowed me to have my antennas up and see certain things that people might not see, type shit.
So when you say that, like, have your antennas up, like, what do you mean by that? Like, be aware, you know what I'm saying? Having your focus on to things?
Man.
Or like,
you know, like the old folks say, it's wolves in sheep clothing. So, you know, you gotta be on the lookout for shit like that. Like when it comes to the fan aspect or whatever, business aspect, manager, like whatever, that goes with the business. It just like it just prepares you and games you up for situations that you might not know that's coming. You know what I'm saying? Like you might not know that. You might went through a situation when you was younger and you're like, oh yeah, man, I ain't like that. But then you go through it in your career and then you see it coming, you be like, oh yeah, I saw this shit before. Like, so it gets you prepared for things like that.
So as you grew, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is your relationship with Sacramento? Did you have?
I love Sacramento.
Did you go to school out there?
Well, yeah, I went to school out there. I went to high school out there. I went to my ending 8th grade year out there. I love Sacramento. If I wouldn't have never moved to Sacramento, I would have never met my baby mama. I would have never had my kids. I would have never had that side of the family that I got. Like, nigga, you seen me. I pulled up with my 2 brother-in-laws, you know what I'm talking about? So, I love Sacramento. I love the extended game that it taught me with coming from being from the Bay, because it was game that I got from the Bay, and then I was laced up, and then I moved to like Sacramento, and they was like on some banging shit, and then it was game that I got from Sacramento that we didn't have in the Bay. So shout out to Sacramento, shout out to all my people I love in Sacramento, shout out to my Sacramento family, friends, loved ones, and all that shit like that. Like, man, I love Sacramento. Like I said, if I would have never moved to Sacramento, would have never met my baby mama, some of the best friends I got in my life, my 2 brothers-in-laws out there. Shit, nigga, I love Sacramento.
So from being from Vallejo, transition and have to move to Sac and having to pick up another diversity city that's, mixed and had a lot of little gang and shit, transition and shit going on out there. Like, how did that feel being a young man coming out there having to fit in at a time when you really didn't understand?
When I moved from Vallejo to Sac, because at the time, my mom had moved to Sac, and I was still staying in Vallejo with my granny in the Windrush Apartments, 1001 South Vallejo. I was still living there with my granny, and then my mom was like, "Man, you just got to be on your P's and Q's at Franklin Middle School." And I wasn't listening. I was still getting in trouble. And then it came to a point in time where she was like, "All right, you still getting in trouble. You not listening. We finna move you to Sac." And when I moved to Sac, nigga, oh my God. It felt like it was LA. It felt like I was moving to LA. It felt like I was moving to LA, Arizona. It felt like it was 4 hours away, 10 hours away. I was like, God damn, I'm never finna see my people again. At the time, I had a girlfriend, all the shit. She had my name painted on her nails. I'm like, man, I ain't never finna see my bitch again or whatever. And just once I got over it, it was like, man, it was for the better of my life. Because, nigga, when I moved from Vallejo to Sac, at the time, Vallejo was the first city in California to go bankrupt. So it was like we was going through rough times. Like it was very rough times. So when I moved to Sac, it was a better schooling system. It was better sports programs, all that type of shit. And at the time, I went to the most diverse high school at the time when I went to Sacramento. It was Endercombe High School. So that was the most diverse high school at the time that I moved to Sac. So that was kind of like a reality shot. It's like, man, Filipinos interacting with blacks and Mexicans and things like this, and blacks and Mexicans is interacting and doing all this type of shit. Like nobody was caring about race or anything like that. So it was just definitely a reality shock when I moved to Sac. I was like, man, I could kind of get comfortable.
So, with, like you said, with being out there and picking up the diversity, it made you how to network and be around different diversity people to pick up different type of connections and shit 100%. That other people probably either be nervous to do or either don't know how to approach the situation because of the ethnicities that they is, like with you picking up that and shit, you learn to have different type of friends and shit that have different type of upbringing. Like when you was around these different people bringing up their upbringing, like what did you pick up from them?
Man, it was the first time where I moved to Sac, and I had a friend named Peter Lee. Shout out to my nigga Peter Lee. I picked up skateboarding. And I was starting to skateboard, and that was the thing. I'm very good at it. Probably not right now. I tore my ACL, MCL, whatever. But at the time, I was good at skateboarding, and I didn't have any skateboarding shoes at the time. And my nigga Peter Lee, he had gave me some brand new shoes from a brand called the Hundreds. It was like a big skating brand at the time.
Like a DC.
Yeah, like a DC, DGK, all that type of shit. It was like a urban brand for the niggas. It was like the Hundreds. So he had gave me some skating shoes, and they was brand new. It was from the hundreds. And I came home, and my mom was like, "Where did you get them shoes from?" And I was like, "Bro, my bro Peter Lee gave them to me." She was like, "Man, hell no!" Like she thought I did something. She's like, "Man, hell no! Ain't no nigga just give you some shoes like that." And then she ended up taking me to the nigga house and whatever, meeting his parents and shit like that. And it was just a dope experience, like, because it was also a reality shot for my mother as well, because she thought, like, because we come from where we come from, and she thought, like, as soon as I moved out there, she thought I was on what I was on, where we was at. And then once I started getting those friends like that, that was snapping me out of those bad thoughts and shit like that. And she was like, man, this shit is really positive. It was it was a reality change, a culture shock to her. So not only did I pick up skating, like the football program it was just niggas shitting on what we had going on in Vallejo Unified School District at the time. I don't want to disrespect, but at the time, it was way better. Yeah, it was different.
For sure. So, like you said, with the sports program being what it was, because, like, I remember at the time they had shit like the Sacramento Raiders and
they had a lot of things like that.
Sacramento Chargers and shit like that. Pop Warner shit.
Yeah.
So that means that you grew up playing Pop Warner and basketball. And
what was that shit? What was that team in Richmond? It was a Brown. Richmond Steelers, and it was a Brown something. If I'm lying, I don't know. I might be getting confused with some shit, but I don't. It was probably the Steelers, but they was like white. They was damn near like I want to say Ohio colors, like the brown, orange. I don't know. This could be a Mandela effect. It could be in another alternate reality or alternate universe. Cause I swear I don't know. But in the comments, y'all help me out, because a lot of things be going on in the Mandela effect. I'm big on that.
And shit be here shit be here and then it be gone.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because, like, it's crazy that you said that, because I'm original Oakland Saints. You feel me? That's who Marshawn Lynch played with. You know what I'm saying? And then a couple years later, changed into the East Bay Warriors.
Yeah, nigga, I feel like I'm crazy. Like I'm old enough to where I was like, man, when I went to school, Hogan High, it was Hogan High School. I think it's like an elementary school or middle school. That's crazy to, like, man, to see shit change like that. Nigga, my mom and my dad from Frisco. My mom went to McAteer. That school don't even exist no more. I still got her Letterman's jacket and shit. So that shit, like, it's crazy to just see.
Shit changed
like that.
It changed. So when was your, earliest introduction to the music?
I probably was 4 years old. I was 4 years old. I'd say, I don't know if I'm getting it wrong or right. I think the year was 99. I was 4 or 5. 1999. I wrote my first rap, and I was in a talent show with my bigger cousins, and my uncle at the time. He was involved with the Vallejo Unified School District. He was a teacher's campus supervisor. You know what I mean? He was a campus supervisor, special ed teacher, all of that shit. But it was a talent show that they had in Vallejo High School in 1999. And I wrote my first rap, and I was like, my name is Lil T. My name is Lil T, and I'm not 3, I'm 4. And I got the keys to the door. I'm in preschool, and I'm going to get some more. But then I performed that on the stage with my older cousins at Vallejo High School. And then the next morning, we was front page Vallejo Times Herald. My mom still got the paper clips and all the shit. And that was just fuel to the fire. I was like, I want this. I know I want to be this. I don't want to be a firefighter. No disrespect. No, I don't want to be like that. Like, man, you know how they ask you in school. They ask you 5th grade, 3rd grade, 4th grade. what you want to be when you grow up. I always knew what a nigga wanted to be. So the age of 4, that's when it was. The age of 4
wanted to be that.
Yeah,
so you know, by the age of 4, you did talent shows and shit like that.
Nigga, in the studio recording songs. Like I was my cousin's hype man at the time where they was doing they shit and they was bigger than myself. So I was just introduced to all of that shit. You know, I come from a family with a music background. Like my uncle was in the funky Aztecs and shit before my dad was doing whatever he was doing. He was a DJ. My mom singing a choir, all of the shit. So you know, yeah, it's all in the DNA. It's in the nigga DNA.
When you say hype man, I want you to explain that to certain people because certain people might not understand the terminology or what it is to actually be a hype man. You know what I'm saying?
Man, the definition of being a hype man is to go on stage with your artist, your partner, your player, your brother, and turn him up to the max. Being a hype man is at the house when you and your partner is at the house and you know your nigga got a big show coming up and he learning the words, all the words that he missed, he be like, that. Yeah, like you just be on it. You that nigga Adlibs, you learning all the Adlibs, you running back to the stage. If you feel your partner energy going low, you gonna run up to him and be like, like you gonna get him back up. That's what the hype man, that's what the hype man is. The hype man hypes you back up and keep you in that zone. He let you know that somebody is here with you. I know your music. We here to hype the crowd up, but I'm here to hype you up. I'm here to have your back where you slack at and you feel like you forget your words. I be like, nigga, I'll attack me like, hands up. Like, yeah, that's what the hype man is for. So yeah, I'm here to make you feel comfortable. I'm here to hype the crowd up. And I'm like, yeah.
So
that's what I was.
To even understand that, right? Would you say that a person would have to put his pride and his ego to the side to be able to even understand what it even takes to be a hype man?
If you believe in your partner, if you believe in what your partner going on, you don't even got no pride. You don't even got no ego. You don't even have no ego. You believe a machine is a machine. A car need wheels. A car need an engine and also needs brakes, washing fluid, windshield wipers. It needs a rear view mirror type shit. So if you don't got these things equipped to the vehicle, it's not gonna work properly. So to answer your question, man, if the nigga know what's going on and he know the machine and he know he is a part of the machine, he shouldn't have no jealousy, no pride, none of that shit. He should already know what's going on. So if you niggas got pride issues and jealousy and you feel like, man, I did this hype man shit too much, or it's Lil Ray Ray in their turn to be the hype man tonight, I mean, you don't understand what's going on. So you might as well just move yourself out the way.
Man, that was a cold way to break that shit down.
Not for real. Not for real.
With the music part, right?
So you got to doing your motherfucking thing, you know? And here comes a record that we damn near heard before from just the tempo of you having that understanding of Southern roots. So from what I understand, Manny Fresh is one of your favorite, you know what I'm saying, producers, you know, and
for sure.
What mind frame were you was in before all of this shit transitioned to today, right? We're gonna start from when we talking about Lil Nef that was up in the, man. You know, was this created in the closet? You know, was it?
Yeah, for sure. It was created in a
small environment.
So first we came with the song in the closet that I recorded myself. I mixed and mastered the record myself, and my big brother K Jules, he produced the record. It was a song called "Bitch I'm from Vallejo," right? So here I'm in this closet, and I'm like, man, I gotta get an anthem for the Bay Area. Not only do I have to get an anthem for the Bay Area, I gotta get an anthem for my city, because I felt like at the time my city wasn't it didn't have a relevant anthem. So I made this song called Bitch I'm from Vallejo. That motherfucker walked up, grew legs, boom. So as I start seeing how it walked up and grew legs, and I was just seeing all the feedback it got, it was getting love from the Bay Area. It was getting love from the Bay Area. It was getting love from other states too. But I'm like, God damn, this is a song for Vallejo. This is a song for Vallejo. Like, it's some Vallejo shit. So let's see if I can make a song and go bigger, right? So then it was this producer that sent me a pack of beats. This nigga probably sent me about it was probably about 100 beats in that bitch, and I only liked like 10 of them. And out of that 10, we narrowed it down to like 5. And out of that 5, we narrowed it down to that 3. And out of that 3, we got 2 of them out of that bitch. And out of that 2, we went with that big Tymin beat. And a nigga just was listening to it at the studio at that time. I was like, man, how could I come up with some catchy shit, some Bay Area shit, some good feeling shit? And I'm like, man, what make me feel good? And I'm thinking of the tempo. Of course, that's a Bay Area tempo. But I'm thinking about what also make me feel good. The Bay Area shit where we do call and response. Like gas break, dip. Like we do call and response. But you know, other place that does call and response, Louisiana, New Orleans, like shit. So there, I was like, man, here come the Hot Boys. They always play a big part of my career to certain music I would emulate and beats that I would, certain type of tempos that I want to do. So I was like, man, and I just mixed it all together and I got what I got. And then that motherfucker grew legs and walked away. Like, shout out to Manny Fresh, shout out to Birdman, shout out to Empire, shout out to Gazi and Nima, everybody who had a part in that record to just like do what it did. And I'm very, very thankful for what that record did. I've been able to buy my mother a house, my father a house. You know what I'm saying? We got acres in Vacaville. I got my own self a house. You know what I'm saying? We good. You know what I'm saying? Like, we good. Like, we can continue to do this shit like off of royalties. So I'm very, very thankful about this shit. And shout out to my sensei E40, because one of the real gems in game he ever gave me, he was like, man, before you ever buy a $40,000 chain, go buy a house or invest on some property type shit. So that's what I did. Like, and they can't tell me nothing.
So we're gonna get to that too. So, you know, where did the relationship come in with, you know, with the Richmond brothers? You know, you have Cash, you have Peanut, you have Cronin, you got Cali. You know what I'm saying?
I got niggas tatted
RP Dollar.
Yeah, I got Cash tatted on me.
And you know, them some good brothers that, you know, that I grew over the years that, you know, be around too as well, you know, and we got this MGM thing.
Man, it started being outside. Like I said, niggas, like, I come from an era where niggas was outside. I was really outside so much. It'd be like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month and a half, or 2 months. My mom would be like calling the police, reporting a missing persons report. Like, nigga was outside so much, not checking in with my mom. So it was a point, and it's gonna sound crazy that I was this young, but these is real facts, and my niggas will vouch for me. I'm 9 years old, 10 years old, outside North Richmond with Johnny Cash. I'm seeing this nigga. Hey, nigga, I'm seeing this nigga have Pinky in her prime. You niggas know who Pinky is, right? Pinky the porn star. Nigga, Google it. I'm seeing this nigga having Pinky in her prime. Pull up. Richmond, Oakland, Vallejo. You know what I'm talking about? I'm like, man. And then it was one time where Big Bruh had let me wear his chains. He was like, let me wear his chains and shit. I had a big ass watch on my wrist. Motherfucker watch couldn't even fit, nigga. And I'm outside and I'm thinking I'm the shit. And I remember this till this day. And I'm like, man, Cash. I'm like, man, this motherfucking shit clean. Motherfucking goddamn rolly so goddamn big on my arm. It's like, I'm like, this motherfucker clean. And nigga, I'm trying to get like you. And that nigga said, you'll get here, Chang. And that was the nigga who gave me the nickname Chang. I don't even, if he was alive today, I'm like, why? I would ask him, why you call me that? Well, where did you get that from? He was like, man, you'll get here, Chang Chang. And that's crazy. And I always stick. Nigga, Ryder J. Clyde called me Chang Chang. Peanut. Nigga, Cali, rest in peace. Nigga, all of them niggas call me. My MG Cooney nigga call me Chang Chang. So I was always the Chang to them niggas. Nigga, the Jack, rest in peace, called me Chang. Nigga, AP9, all of my figures. So just being around them, they always call me Chang because of Cash. He's like, nigga, this my nigga Chang, Vallejo. And that's what it was. It was just like a dope ass experience being outside, like, and being with Johnny Cash. He introduced me to niggas like Mr. Fab and shit like and other artists like that. Man, I got pictures, I got videos. It's really documented to where I was 9, 8, 10, 11, 12 outside with these niggas. Like, I'm really on the videos. I'm really hype. Yeah, I'm really hypey as fuck. Nigga, shout out to my little brother Duty, man. I had a little Duty, man. Me and little Duty used to be in the club. Duty is like, nigga, motherfucking 9. I'm probably like 24, 23, 20. Duty like, nigga, 9, 8 in the club. Nigga, I'm like, this my brother. I'm like, man, if Duty can't come in, I'm not doing the show. Oh God, and I really used to do that. I'm like, little Duty, I'm like, yeah, I really used to do that. I'm like, little Duty can't come in, I'm not doing the show. I really used to do that. So, man, just being outside, it was just dope. It's just a lot of game I learned from niggas, and I definitely got the nickname from Johnny Cash, and then just him giving me the nickname just made me cool with the Jacka and Ryder J. Clyde and all of them. Shout out to my nigga Ryder. Ryder was like, nigga, like Chang. Ryder was in it. My nigga Ryder was always a nigga that accepted me. Like, man, my nigga Chang. If Cash say you good, you good. So that was dope.
Damn, that is damn.
Yeah, nigga really was outside. Documentary on the way, man. You don't even know, man. I got real documentary.
Where the fuck did you shoot the Big Tymin video? Because it looked almost like a goddamn farm.
Like,
and then
I shot it. The second verse, I actually shot it on my farm that I own. So I shot it on my farm, the second verse. But as I told you, Sacramento is my second home, nigga. It was a abandoned home in Sacramento at the time, that White House that we shot in front of. And my nigga Kyle Nassar, he was like, man, this is a good ass like little house. I'm like, it is. Like, it gives New Orleans vibes. So we shot there. And once we shot there and the people around the area knew where the house was, they started spray painting and shit. And then now to this day, that motherfucker is demolished. You couldn't even go by it. You wouldn't even know that motherfucker was on the corner that you go by and all the shit. Like, so that was a dope and all that experience. I think even when it came to the tennis court scene, we used our high school, like the Intercom High School tennis court. So that was all like just things that was accessible at the time for us, and we just put our foot on that house straight. Shout out to that nigga Kyle Nassar and myself, like just being sponges of the culture that we were receiving at the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, we gotta make this shit hype. So we was watching a lot of hooker boy films and all of that type of shit when them niggas was coming, man. Shout out my nigga Hook, man. We was watching a lot of that. So man, David Camarena, all them niggas, man, we used to be like, man, we gotta get raw like them niggas. So we just used everything we just used the shit that was around us and we made it raw, bro.
Facts. So from that, right?
Where did the relationship start to build with you having a connection with 40? I know y'all from the same jurisdiction, but at the same time, we know that the Big Tymin song had took wave, but how did that introduction even come apart?
I always knew 40. 40 was always a part of my life or career or whatever, because one of 40 OGs or whatever you want to call it, my blood uncle Robert Craig. So he was always fucking with 40. Fast forward, I come out with the song "Bitch I'm from Vallejo." Cousin Feet take like to the song "Bitch I'm from Vallejo." Shout out to my brother. You already know 22 what that shit do. Shout out to my brother Feet. Feet took liking to the song Bitch I'm from Vallejo. He showed he 40. The song 40 love the song. 40 contact me. Nigga, I'm in the bathroom 40 contact me. That's when the whole verse of E40 giving me on the first feature I ever did with him was 707. And I said, I was taking the shitter cousin feeking me up. He say 40 on the other line. I told that nigga what? Press mute, bounce the, wipe my ass, bounce the fuck up. Like, that was all a real story. Cause I was like at the house chilling. Feet called me like, man, I got 40 on the other line. I'm like, what? I'm like, nigga, hold on, nigga. And then he like, man, yeah. He like, yeah, buddy, I like that song. You screaming, yeah, bitch, I got from Vallejo. Yeah, I like that shit, buddy. We got to get on the track, buddy. And I'm like, hell yeah, shoot me something, nigga. I got you whenever time you need me. And then he shot me this song called 707. 07. And I went dumb. I went dumb on that motherfucker. And I signed to the nigga. And I didn't even sign to the nigga as an artist. I signed to the nigga as a business. So I signed to him. It was E46 with his signs. Nef the Pharaoh, Kill F&B. I didn't sign to him as a single artist type shit. We did that. I fulfilled my contract. Excuse me. I fulfilled my contract. No bad feelings. 40 still my nigga. We talk to each other on a daily basis. I do favors for him. He do favors for me. All type shit. So we still locked in. That's my nigga. And he showed me a lot of much to when it comes to this game. So you know what I'm talking about.
So when you got a double back, right? So you had to double back and come with another one after, Big Tymin. You came back with Bling Blaow.
Mm-hmm.
How was you feeling, and what was you going through when you came up with that Bling Blaow? Was you feeling like you was at the top of your game right then, or you was just having fun?
I always just have fun. I try not to get in the mindset of being at the top of my game or at the low of my game or at the mid of my game or anything, I just always try to have fun with this shit. When you have fun with this shit, people gonna have fun with you. You know what I'm saying? So I was just having fun with this shit. It's good energy, Nigga, I probably had bought a new piece of jewelry at the time. I was just like, man, look at my neck. Bling Blaow. And, I was definitely inspired by Lil B. Shout out to Lil B, the bass guy, with the Bling Blaow, whoo, with the whoo shining like that little Adlib, the whoo. I got inspired definitely by the bass guy, and I was just in the mode of having fun and enjoying myself and being young, black, wealthy, blessed, all of that. It was just coming in at once, so that's what it was, and I'm still black, blessed. I might not be as young as I was. I'm 31 at the time, but you know what I'm saying? I'm still blessed. I'm loving this shit that I'm doing. I'm very grateful of everything I got going on, because a lot of people might not get this chance, or they might not get this run of what I got going on. I'm like, nigga, I'm good. I'm not satisfied. Like I said, my career has allowed me to give my mother a house, my father a house, myself a house, and so on and so on. And I'm good, but I'm not satisfied. I want to keep this shit going. So I'm good. I thank you for the fruits of my labor. Shout out to that. We still going. Like, nigga, we ain't over with this shit. Like, I'm still going.
So you done hell of shows, man. You done toured. You done some of the biggest stages. What have been some of your favorite shows that you have done?
Wireless Fest in London. That was crazy. That was like 100,000 people. And that was crazy to me because I was in London, and that's like quote unquote foreign country type shit. And they all knew the words, not only the Big Tymin, they knew the words to other songs I were doing, like Boss Me and shit like that. So that was a dope ass experience.
They knew Boss Me?
Man, nigga, they knew Boss Me. Man, they knew Boss Me. Another experience. I'm a diehard Niners fan. I've never been to the 40. I've never been to Levi Stadium until Beyonce, DJ Khaled brought me out on a formation tour. And guess what her favorite song was? Boss Me. Nigga, and then another one.
Hold on.
Yeah, you heard me right. I'm not lying.
Hold on. I remember that shit because OP was involved with it.
Yeah. Yeah, we was at the Levi Stadium. Beyonce brought a nigga out.
Just said, Beyonce brought you out?
Mm-hmm. And DJ Khaled was the DJ. That shit was crazy. And even when I be thinking about this shit, when I be at home, my kids, or I'm picking my kids up from school, practice, or whatever, nigga got going on, it's like, nigga, stop playing with me. I be talking to myself, like, nigga, stop playing with me. I be like, man, stop playing with me. But I don't never want to get too big-headed. That's my thing. I'll never want to get too big-headed. So I don't never be like, yeah, I did this, I did that type shit. So I did that. Keep it going. Let's see what we can do next. Type shit.
I mean, just to even hear the fact of people be saying that a lot of time from the mega stars come here, they don't really show no homage. You know what I'm saying? Into a mega star.
Nigga, mega stars brought me out.
That's a mega star.
Nigga,
that's a motherfucking mogul.
When back in the day, when YG first had got shot and got out the hospital and shit, nigga, the first song he hopped on was the Big Timer remix. He's like, hey, they say I'm crazy. Hey, I got shot and left the hospital the same day. That's the bars that he said. That was the bars that he spit. Not only is it me, YG, is Ty Dolla $ign on it too. So like, I'm very, I got shit, bro. I got shit, bro.
You have been blessed to be.
Yeah, I got stats.
Some great places, bro. And you know,
yeah, I got stats.
That, bro, is just like, damn, bro. You know, them experiences don't really come by very often.
Nah, they don't. They don't.
You know but let alone the Bay Area artists.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And from Vallejo, at that
man,
bitty city like Vallejo.
The itty bitty city.
I think the Bay Area and everywhere else need to stop trying to acknowledge that the Bay Area have seen a lot of stars come out of Vallejo.
Yes, we have.
Like
we have.
That we have to say that Vallejo has created a lot of stars. I can say in the last 25, 30 years.
Most definitely.
You know, and
most definitely.
We kind of turned the blind eye and the blind shoulder to it because Oakland and San Francisco has been the Mecca.
The Mecca, yeah, they've been the hometown, and even Richmond. Yeah. Like Richmond they get more like they get more publicity than the V before. You know what I'm saying? Niggas will notice Vallejo, and I'm not saying this on no other shit. It's just like those are the big Mecca cities. When niggas think of the Bay Area, they be like Frisco, Oakland, Richmond.
Then Vallejo.
Yeah, then Vallejo and shit like that. Like. Yeah.
Like, then you go back the other way.
Yeah. So
that shit is huge, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like to be able to accomplish some of the things that you have accomplished with that has been amazing. You know,
it definitely is, bro. When I look back, I walk through my house ain't as dope as E40's house with all the plaques and shit, but I definitely walk through my house and see my achievements, and I be like, "You go, nigga." It's Black History Month every fucking month. You know what I'm talking about? I'm grateful. I'm my kids know who the fuck their daddy is. Like my kids go to a private charter school. Nigga, when I pull up, nigga, the principals, nigga, the teachers and shit know who I am. Nigga, we just did a parent teaching conference for my kids yesterday. The teacher in there telling me how my oldest, he all smart and shit. This nigga got all A's and shit. And then I'm walking out the classroom. She like, yeah, I'm thinking about doing a music little da-da-da-da. Would you mind coming here and doing something for the kids? I'm like, man, I got you. I'm like, I got you. It's good. Whatever you need me for, I got you. Nigga, I'll be pulling up in the morning, be like, hey, Mr. Hayes. Like, I love this shit. So it just, Man, I don't never want to stop going. I don't never want to stop going, bro.
So let's reverse the table a little bit. So let's go into your CEO bag, right? As you being the executive now, right? How do you feel about artists that want more than they deserve?
If you're not working for what you think you deserve, then you psyching yourself out. That's my only answer to that. If you're not working for what you think you deserve, you psyching yourself out. But as a CEO, as an A&R, as an artist who has to get to that bag and keep your ear to the street, man, shout out to the people like the 22nd Gems, the Kamayas, the SLB RBEs, the La Russells, All Blacks, the motherfucking I hate that I can't, like, I don't want to leave nobody out, but shout out to everybody that, you know what I'm saying, that fuck with each other and in a unity right now. And it's like, man, this person did this for me and I did that for this person. We're not keeping score, but it's just like, what's that one game? It's like monkeys in a barrel when they arms connect and you connect in the best way. That's the type of shit we on right now in the Bay. It's like we monkeys in a barrel, but we connected in the best way. We swinging upwards, like the ladder is only going up from here, type shit. So I love that. I appreciate all of the shit that's going on in the Bay and the people that's using their peers to the correct way.
It even feel good and sound great, bro, to even just hear you say that, because the last time we actually experienced that shit on a physical form was in the early 2000s.
Early 2000s, like Players Holiday,
you know what I'm saying?
shit like that, or when, or like when 50 and them try to do the one mob shit, like,
you know what I'm saying?
or HBK, yeah, shit like that. But
you know, so just to understand that shit, bro, and just to feel that love that
I love it. It's wonderful.
Bring it back as a
we need to keep doing shit like that. We need to keep doing shit like that.
To bridge the gaps, bro.
You niggas need to get out y'all feelings and worry about the music that we're putting out as a unity, as a collective, as a collective, as we are one as the Bay Area. So we need to focus on the shit that we're doing and putting out, because these niggas already run here, come get the culture when it comes to fashion, music, nigga cooking, like we can go and the list goes on. So I feel like us as the Bay Area, we need to step it up and just use this unity type shit and shit on shit, because nigga, if we unify the Bay, them Atlanta niggas unify Atlanta. Nigga, Thug and YF and Lucci did songs for each other on both of their albums. Everybody knows what they got going on, but you know what I'm talking about. That ain't my business. But if they could dumb it down to when it comes to the music part, and niggas can't do that here in the Bay Area, we're losing. Because we are already the Mecca. We got Google. What do they call us? The YouTube, Twitter. What do they call us? The Amazon. Man, come on, my nigga. We are the media hub. We are a media hub. What's that one shit that the cars be driving around? Waymo. We even got that. So it's just up to us to like put the clamps on it, nigga. It's fourth quarter, all times.
Everybody come here to take from us. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, we don't stay sufficient enough with each other to show each other that homage. You know, one thing we do great with each other is talking bad about each other. And when doors close, a motherfucker be like, "Oh yeah, I know, bro, but I don't fuck with him like that."
One thing and that's one thing I'm not, bro. You niggas gotta get over being a hater, bro. Y'all niggas gotta get over being a hating shit, man.
We created the word.
Man.
We are the word.
Bro, you gotta get over that shit, man. It's like, if a nigga got a slap, congratulate the nigga, man. Don't just be mad about the nigga. Unless a nigga spit in your kid's face or nigga like slapped your granny or shit. Like, why are you hating on that man? It don't make no sense to be nigga wasting your energy hating on a human. Your fucking face gonna get frowned up. Your whole nigga energy, your whole mood gonna be bad because you worried about hating on a man. I don't get that. I that's one thing I've never been. That's one thing I've never been. Nigga might put out some shit I don't like. I don't want to hear it at the time. But if I go back and hear it and then it's slapping, I'll be like, I ain't gonna lie, that motherfucking shit slap. One thing I am not is a hater. I'm not finna sit here and hate on no human being. I don't have that much energy in my life. I got energy to put into other things like my kids and nigga my sick family members, my siblings and shit like that. So I'm not finna be sitting here putting my energy into the next man, thinking about the bars that I gotta make up to rhyme, and this shit gotta be true. If I'm hating on this nigga to make a diss song, I'm not worried about that, bro. So these niggas gotta get that hate out your mind, like I said. Unless a nigga slapped your granny, nigga did something to your partners, we can even take it there to fuck your baby mama. But hey, at the end of the day, what he say? Don't check me, check the bitch.
Man.
You'll be all right. That hating shit, you gotta get over it. Nigga, I done had so many moments in my life to where it could have been so easy to hate. It's so easy to hate and take the hate route, but I'd rather choose to be a player. It's hard to be a player. And niggas, it's so easy to hate. Like, fuck this, fuck that. Nigga, to be a player is like, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. Shit show. Take a lot to be a player. Take a lot to be a player.
So I want to switch it up just a little bit. You said something about siblings.
Mm-hmm.
You have a brother that's in the music game with you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And you also had a sister that passed away.
Yes, sir.
At that time, your sister passed away at a time where you was on fire.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what type of mind frame did it take you through, on a mental standpoint, to where at times you felt like giving up?
It took me through a sick one. Cause the situation I went through, I feel like I didn't have I ain't had no give back. Nigga killed my sister, killed my nephew, and he killed himself. It was like, what I'm supposed to do about it? So here I am, stuck with all of this anger, with all of these emotions, period. It's like, man, how do I get over this? And my sister died 2020. I think my daughter was born like 2020, 2021, probably 2022. The way around them years I was just so shook. But I say this to say that as I lost my sister, I lost my nephew, and I went through those things, my baby mama got pregnant. We about to have our daughter. We do the gender reveal. Man, I see that I'm about to have a girl. I already got 2 boys, so I'm like, man, I'm about to have a girl. I lost my mind. I'm like, man, I'm about to have a girl. It was so exciting. Fast forward, my sister dies February 13th. My daughter was born February 10th. 3 days before my sister was killed, murdered, whatever the fuck. 3 days before my sister and my nephew passed. My daughter looked dead on my motherfucking sister. Act just like her. All the shit, bro. It is so crazy. So when they say reincarnation or, man, you get your loved ones back, nigga. When we done with this shit, I'm going to show you a side-by-side view of my daughter and my sister. I'm going to show you my daughter at 5, and I'm going to show you my sister at 5. Them niggas. Bruh. That shit crazy. And my daughter, like, she already act like an old soul. So going through that, it was crazy. It's like, man, I don't want to do music no more. And once that shit hit, it was like COVID hit too. So it was like, man, I lost this, and then I like COVID hit, so a nigga can't do shows no more, and it's like, man, I ain't even know what to do. And that's when I come with the series of the Chang season mixtapes. The first Chang season was on COVID. Chang season 2 was on COVID. Chang season 3, we getting off of COVID. The world to start acting brand new, and then Chang season 4, I just recently dropped. We back in the motion. We getting used to this shit. I'm not used to my sister being gone or my nephew being gone, but I learned how to live. So that's what all of this shit is about. And just I had to learn how to live with this shit. You know, they always, you know, like, man, nigga, I'll never tell nobody you'll get over this shit. You'll get over this shit, you'll be alright. Cause bro, I'm not alright. I don't get over this shit. This shit ain't cool every day. Even though my daughter looked like my sister, that shit hurt. So every day I'm not getting over this shit. This shit ain't well. I just learn to live with it. And I'll be alright. I'll be alright. I got angels in the outfield watching
what's
them.
so good about what you said is how the honesty to understanding that you're not okay. Sometimes people move in life with not understanding that it's okay not to be okay.
Yeah.
Because you can understand that. A lot of people don't understand that, you know? And just to hear you visualize that pain.
Nah, for real.
What the pain is coming through. Like you said, the void. But the void is coming through the talk of the music that's bringing, you know what I'm saying, great
most definitely
aspirations and goals that come from that shit. You know what I'm saying? Experiences. You know, we can do a live life through experiences now and through, you know, testimonies of spirits.
Yeah, for real, most definitely. Shit show. I can smoke here? No. Fuck that I said that.
But just to understand that, bro, and appreciating of that, bro, it's a great thing to be able to hear you get that shit off your chest.
No, for real.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of time as men, we don't feel safe enough in safe space to even speak upon that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
because
laughing,
niggas keep it bottled in.
Nigga,
you know,
I go through that shit every day. That was my nigga. My sister taught me how to ride a bike. That was my nigga. She used to wake up. She created this group chat with us and all our siblings where she would like check in with us every morning type shit. So this is something that's very, very hard. It's very hard on my siblings. It's very hard on my family. And even till this day, some of my siblings ain't all the way 100%. Like one of my brothers, he be just on his shit. Like he'll just, you gotta call in and check on that nigga type shit. So
one of my brothers the same way.
Nigga, I thought life was gonna be over when I lost my granny. I'm like, man, that's my granny. You know, niggas love that granny. Niggas love that granny. But when it was my sister, not only was my sister, it was my nephew. It's like, damn, it was my nephew and my sister. And then at the time, it happened at the age to where my son and my nephews like this. Before I even had my second son, it was baby Nef and Kobe. They was brothers. It wasn't even baby Nef and Luca yet. Luca ain't even. So what really hurt was not only did I had to go through it, my son had to go through it. That was like his first, nigga, that was his first like real loss. He like, nigga, why Kobe ain't here? He having nightmares. Like he was doing bad in school because like he was depressed and shit. Like I even said it in one of these rap and I was like, some, and I think baby Nef depressed because Kobe, I was like, I think baby Nef depressed because Kobe ain't around. Like, and I really had to see that. I'm like, man, I'm going through this shit. I miss my sister. But then it took a toll on my kid because he was old enough to really like be around his cousin. Them niggas was around each other every day. Like, so that fucked cuz up too. And not only did I had to get over it for myself and my well-being, I had to snap back in reality for my son.
Facts. So with imaging transition, right? From what we knew of, we always seen Nef with dreads.
With the dreads.
You know, like what was, you going through at the time that made you just be like, I don't want these motherfuckers no more. I'm about to come anew.
Stress. I went through stress, bro. And you could stress so much you could cause yourself to have alopecia. There's stress-induced alopecia. And I was stressing so much, I gave myself alopecia. Or I wouldn't even say I gave myself alopecia. I got alopecia and I was stressing. Like I still got my hairline, all the shit, but it's still spots in a nigga head that like, you know what I'm saying, that don't grow and shit. I was like, man, I always been a confident nigga. The hair don't make me or whatnot. So when I shaved it off, I was like, whatever. And then when I shaved it off bald, I just did an interview the other day and nigga was like, man, we'll make you keep being bald. And I'm like, man, nigga, I shaved it off bald and I start saying raps about me being bald. So now if I grow hair, it don't make no sense, nigga. It's like now I got bald bars. It's like, so now it's like, nigga, learn to love it. I got bald bars, so fuck it. But really, what caused me to cut my hair was definitely the alopecia. But like, I don't give a fuck. I got confidence, so I wasn't worried about it. I was like, nigga, I go bald. I already went bald with my grandma, rest in peace, when she had cancer and shit. I had to cut all my dreads off before and went bald with her. So it was nothing. Like, the hair don't make me. I make the hair. So it was. And then I felt like I needed a rebranding. I feel like I needed the people to see me again and over, like, as something new. But I'm still the same Chang, but I just learned new things and new values in life. Like, I'm not the same young dumb nigga that I was growing up. I was 23, 24. I've learned some things in these streets. Like, I've been through detrimental experiences that I made it through in these streets that you niggas be rapping about and ain't never really experienced this shit. Like, before my sister, before all of this shit, we can go deep into the shit, and the nigga is still here. I'm still alive. Like, so I'm grateful. So I just felt like for shit show.
For sure. So before we close this out, how did you feel about, the state of hip hop in the Bay Area right now? And what was it like, having the experience and, being a part of what was going on while the Super Bowl was here?
Oh, shout out to the NFL. Shout out to all the big people that had me involved in the Super Bowl events. Jordan family, Nike family, or whatever. Marshawn Lynch, number one. That's on my list. Shout out to Marshawn Lynch. Shout out to my nigga Beast Mode. He the nigga that really took interest in me before the NFL events really officially came to the Bay Area. I was with that nigga at Complex Con in Vegas, and he was like, the Super Bowl in the Bay this year, so I need you. So shout out to my nigga Marshawn. And I felt very, very what's the word I'm looking for? I felt appreciated. I felt very appreciated. Like, man, the NFL is coming to the Bay Area doing the Super Bowl, and I'm doing these events. They actually want a nigga involved in these events. So that was dope. And that was like a dope ass experience because I never did nothing like that before. And with all my years of being a successful artist and shit like that. So I was very thankful for those events and what went down in the Bay Area. But being a pedestrian, I was definitely ready for you niggas to leave and get the fuck up out of here because all of the fucking roadblocks and shit, bruh, all the roadblocks and shit, I was like, over this. I was over this. But yeah, it was a dope experience.
If you could tell the youngsters that's involved with the politics right now, man, something that can help them better themselves, what would it be?
I said this in another interview I did. If you are involved with the politics in the street shit and you got a girl. You got a girl, wife and kids, baby mama, girlfriend. If you involved 100%, nigga, dive in, street politics. If you make it home, back to your girl, and she think this shit is normal, you doing good, she like, nigga, are you all right? Like, yeah, she might see that as tension on you, but she asking you all right, but she don't know what's going on 100% in the streets. You're doing good. Keep that going on, right? Don't sleep where you shit at. Don't eat where you shit at. None of that shit. Keep that separated. And to the niggas that's in the street shit and you got kids, keep that shit separated from your kids. You know what I'm saying? Unless you want your little nigga or your daughter to be a crash out, keep the shit separated because it's gonna come back to bite you in the ass. Because they're gonna want to do what they see you doing because they see you making money off of this shit and they seeing you. This is a way to provide for your family type of shit. Just keep this shit separated. I would say live by the rules, the old school rules. Nigga, you see a nigga with his mama and his kids, go on here, I ain't got nothing to say to you. You see a nigga, like, just live by the old school rules, man. A lot of these niggas, don't disrespect the dead. A lot of these niggas be disrespecting the dead, making songs about the dead. We don't do that. I still go by the old school rules. We not dissing about the dead. That is what it is. We not trying to catch a nigga with his mama. We not trying to catch a nigga with his kids. Like, these are things. We not trying to kill a nigga baby mama. We not trying to kill a nigga sister. Like, these are things that I would advise the youngsters that's in this shit to try to listen to. But shit, I ain't you niggas daddy. I ain't you niggas ruler. I ain't you niggas big homie. I don't gotta listen to me, but it's just some type of advice. Like, if you like living, because I like living just like how you like living, and like I know gangsters that like living. So if you like living, just move with precaution. Step how you step. Keep your head on the motherfucking swivel. You'll be all right.
For sure. Well, man, it was an honor having you. Yeah, I want to be able to give you your flowers, your roses, and your gold bars and shit while you here, while you alive, bro. Sometimes, like we say, we wait till motherfuckers dead and get on the podium and want to get his fake ass testimony when we could have gave it to him while they was alive, bro. I just want to tell you, you feel me, as a little brother, you feel me, as a peer, as a friend, you feel me, I'm proud of you, bro.
Thank you, bro.
This shit that we do that's called music, it's not easy, bro. It ain't destined to happen. It's not destined for a motherfucker to make $1 off this shit.
Fact.
But niggas put their lives on the line for this shit, for the cultures, for the city, for the religion, for the purpose, just to make sure that we look good.
Every day.
And I appreciate that you go across this world and this country and make us look good as a Bay Area as a whole. It's bigger than just Vallejo.
Thank you,
Thank you for that,
I appreciate you.
I ain't did this to nobody else, but I want to do this to you, man.
Man, Allahi, brother.
You do too much for the culture, man. You didn't came a long way for us, you know what I'm saying? So we got these to wake your ass up trophies that we give out for the artists and shit. I want you to take this to the house, you feel me?
Hold on, I'm gonna undo it and put it up right now.
Make sure, you know what I'm saying, that this some of our appreciation that we want to show you, bro. Thank you
put that in my shit.
for the culture that you have, given us, and thank you for, you know what I'm saying, the plaques and everything else you brought to the Bay Area, you feel me?
I'm finna undo this and set this bitch up right now. Man, thank you, big bro. I appreciate that. Nigga gave me a trophy. Nigga, I got all my achievements set up in my house till this day. One of the first trophies I ever got. Rest in peace to my sister. Her and my other sister. They had went to Universal Studios without me. And they came back. It was like a Oscar. It was like a little fake Oscar, but it said Best Brother. And I still got that motherfucker till this day. I said Best Brother. But man, come on. The Wake Your Shit Up trophy. I'm taking this home.
Nef the Pharaoh, man.
Man, I'm finna set this bitch up. Man.
No,
trophy that.
We appreciate you, man.
Trophy that.
You done too much for the culture, man, for the Bay at a young age, and
I take in appreciation that you done shit for my son at a time when people were scared when he was just a child. You know what I'm saying? And I don't forget things like that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people are afraid to show homage and appreciation to those that have showed appreciation to us when you didn't have to. You know what I'm saying? And I thank you for that, bro. Thank you for giving my son the opportunity to get brought out by you at times when you didn't brought him out when this nigga was a kid, bro. Like you said, getting him in clubs when he was a kid, bro. Yeah. So at the end of the day, all I can do is just show my due diligence, my homage, you know what I'm saying, my love and solidarity back to you in the best way that I know how, bro. It's doing it on camera where everybody can see the shit.
Man, we like
actually, you know what I'm saying?
This shit ain't no gimmick.
The love, you know.
Yeah,
so,
shit ain't no gimmick.
Thank y'all.
Man, speaking of unity, I'm finna pull up on them one umbrella niggas right now.
Come on, man. Thank you to the people that tapped in, tuned in, man. We got Nef the Pharaoh, man. Vallejo's finest, Southside.
Man, hear ye.
We got the cold ones in there.
Say that. Oh, yeah.
Too, man. We here with another one, man. Like the other one, man. The Wake Your Ass Up podcast. You hear you? You understands me?
You already know what the fuck going on. Wake your ass up, bitch.
You know what I'm saying?